Episode 1. Broken Memories. The sound of light rain falling outside the window was like a familiar, sad song. Lily stood silently in front of the piano, her hands resting lightly on the keys without letting go of a single note. She just silently looked into the space where old memories were flooding back, vague yet sharp, as if everything had happened just yesterday. Lily, a gentle, reserved girl, a piano teacher at a small art school. She used to love Ethan, an artist boy, liberal, passionate, and a bit rebellious. They loved each other for 3 years, a deep, burning love. But then, because of too many emotions, that love was once dropped amidst petty injuries that neither of them would give in to. They were apart. Seemingly forever. Until today, when Ethan returned to the city and stood right behind her. No greetings, no questions, just his eyes and the silence that enveloped her. Lily didn't turn around. She just stood still, like a stone statue, letting the night wind blow through her messy hair. Her heart felt like it had thousands of tiny needles pricking it with every beat. Every sound of the wind blowing seemed to remind her of old memories. Every second that passed was a deep cut in her heart. She bit her lip, her eyes stinging. Old memories rushed back like a storm. The first touch, the first kiss, the rainy nights when they curled up in each other's arms. It was all there, painfully clear. If only, she thought to herself. But then she herself didn't know what she wanted. Only her heart had never let go. A tear silently rolled down her cheek, then another. The pain that had been pent up for so long burst out. Her shoulders trembled slightly. She clenched her teeth, trying not to make a sound, but everything was screaming inside her chest. At that moment, an arm wrapped tightly around her from behind, warm, gentle, familiar. It was him. Ethan didn't say a word. He just held her tightly, as if letting go would make her disappear forever. "You're still the same," he whispered in her ear. "This scent, these shoulders. You've never left my memory, Lily." She didn't reply. But her hands didn't resist either. They just gently squeezed his hand that was around her waist. They stood like that. For a long time. The space seemed to freeze. There was only the sound of rain, the sound of heartbeats, and emotions that had never disappeared. Ethan gently placed a kiss on her hair, then on her ear. She shivered slightly. Not because of the cold, but because the dormant feelings suddenly arose. Her off-shoulder dress slid down like a falling petal. He kissed her collarbone, where the old scent still lingered, the thing that had driven him crazy for so many years. His hand slid around her familiar waist, pulling her closer. Lily gasped. Her body trembled slightly, not because of shyness, but because of missing to the point of pain. "I didn't think I could still feel this strongly, but my skin still misses you," she whispered in ragged breaths. The two. Of them entwined, not rushing, but like two streams finding each other, seeping through each layer of skin, each breath. The soft moans mixed with the gasps, each squeeze of the hand, each kiss lingered like an apology, like a desire to make up for all the lost years. His lips brushed her neck down to her soft shoulder, leaving a trail of hot emotions. His hands gently explored every curve of her body, as if rereading a familiar book with emotion. She did not resist, nor did she hide. She just closed her eyes and let her emotions guide her. Everything seemed to melt in the night. No more distance, no more past, only the pounding heartbeats, the entwined breaths, and a love that still smoldered and never died. End of episode 1.